Welcome back to the Holistic Selling Podcast. My name is Bernard Goor. I am the founder of the Holistic Selling Operating System. The purpose of holistic selling is to help companies build the right foundation for predictable growth. See, after 25 years in the SaaS B2B industry, I realized that the greatest constraint to a company's success is not its competitors or the market trends. It is the friction created within the company itself by a lack of alignment towards the one true north, which is to deliver value to customers and prospects at every touch point. I wanted to share a story with you today that demonstrates the impact of implementing the holistic selling operating system. To do so, I enlisted the help of two AI characters that I created to tell you the story from their perspective. Let's meet them, Jane, the CEO, and Steve, the sales rep. I selected the CEO to show you the leadership perspective and a sales rep to show you the frontline perspective. You'll hear them describe their lives before and after implementing the holistic selling operating system in their company. Here is their story before implementing the holistic selling operating system.
Hi, my name is Jane. I'm the CEO of a SaaS B2B company, and right now I'm under enormous pressure. Every leader on my team is hitting their functional targets. Marketing is generating more MQLs. Support is resolving tickets faster. Product is shipping on time. On paper, things look fine. But sales are slowing. Customers are churning. And no matter what I try, new sales leadership, a new sales methodology, new marketing campaigns, new customer success processes, nothing moves the needle. None of these functional fixes seem to work. What I noticed is that we do not seem quite as aligned as we should be to improve the productivity of our customer-facing teams. They seem to have too many internal hurdles to jump over to serve their customers and prospects. The board is watching. My team is looking to me for answers. And I'm starting to wonder, what do I need to do differently to create more alignment throughout the company and implement a system that will generate predictable growth?
Hello, my name is Steve. I'm a sales rep at the same company, focused on net new logo acquisition. Here's what my day looks like right now. My job is to work with my BDR to create and qualify leads, convert them to opportunities, connect with prospects, diagnose their problems, propose the right solution, win against my competitors, and close deals. That's the job. But in reality, I spend 70% of my time dealing with internal frictions and barriers. That leaves me with just 30% of my time to actually work with customers. On top of that, most of our sales enablement content is product-centric. Customers don't care about our product. They care about solving their problems. I've been asking for an outcome-driven playbook for months. It's slow coming. It's really hard to close deals right now, and I'm afraid I won't make quota, not because I'm not capable, but because the system isn't set up for me to win. And if I don't make quota, I am not sure my job here will be safe.
Now let's hear from Jane and Steve again after they deployed the holistic selling operating system.
Hi, it's Jane again. And I have to say, implementing the holistic selling operating system changed how I think about leading a company. I first had to realize that I wasn't solving the real problem. I was patching cracks in the walls while the foundation was crumbling. New sales hires, new methodologies, new campaigns, all of it was treating symptoms. What we were actually missing was removing complexity and creating alignment across the entire organization. We were optimizing our functional metrics, but we were not synchronized around our customers and our frontline team members. That is what made me realize we needed to implement the holistic selling operating system. So the first step we took was fixing our foundation, starting with purpose. We defined a clear outside-in, outcome-driven purpose to inspire our employees, customers, and prospects to engage with our brand. We also adopted a set of core values that are driving our behaviors every day, and we leveraged these values to build trust with customers at every touchpoint. Then, something shifted. People stopped pulling in different directions. For the first time, every team had the same true north. The energy in the company changed. It taught me to never underestimate the power of setting up the right culture. Then we synchronized all our functional strategies to remove the internal frictions and enable our customer-facing teams to deliver value to customers at every touchpoint. Everyone says we are customer-centric, but holistic selling truly transformed our ability to make it happen every day. Lastly, we implemented a change that our sales team felt almost immediately. We finally aligned marketing, go-to-market, sales enablement, and sales operations around one mission: empowering our frontline team members to have the right conversation with the right prospect at the right moment. We gave them outcome-driven messaging, and we stopped making them hunt for what they needed. The impact on pipeline and morale was almost immediate. What I learned is that you can't optimize your way out of a foundation problem. Holistic selling gave me the framework to fix the right things in the right order. I am so happy I made the decision to implement it.
Steve here. You heard from Jane about everything that changed at the company level. What I want to tell you is how it changed my life. Instead of spending 3 to 4 hours pulling together information from multiple sources before a call, everything I need gets delivered to me in minutes. Persona-based outcomes, challenges, company data, industry context. I get one clear call script that helps me optimize every interaction. That's helped me improve my conversion rates, accelerate my cycles, and work more opportunities at the same time. We also shifted our sales methodology to be buyer-centric, not seller-centric. I can now qualify opportunities much more accurately and forecast with the confidence I never had before. And I underestimated how much the purpose, values, and branding would matter to me on the ground. Our reputation problems have been resolved. Customers trust us because they know what we stand for. More doors are open than ever before. You know what's funny? I used to think I just wasn't good enough. That maybe I wasn't cut out for this. I was working harder than anyone I knew and still falling short. I blamed myself. Now I realized the system was working against me. And when the system changed, when the whole company got behind what I was trying to do, everything changed with it. I'm closing deals I would have lost before. I'm running more opportunities simultaneously than I ever thought possible. And for the first time in my career, I feel like I'm performing at the level I always knew I could. I'm not just hitting quota, I'm exceeding it, and I'm doing it without burning out. That's what holistic selling did for me. It didn't just fix the company, it gave me back my confidence, not only in myself, but in my company's ability to help me win.
Do you see the difference? This story is not unique. I've seen it play out at company after company. Great people working hard, getting the wrong results, not because they lack talent or effort, but because the foundation was not right. If you recognize yourself in this story, the functional metrics that look fine while the business struggles, the fixes that don't fix anything, then you already know something needs to change. You are attacking the symptoms, not the root cause. You are focused on fixing your operational processes while your foundation is the problem that is dragging you down. Holistic selling is how you change this. It is not another sales fix. It is a complete operating system that aligns your entire company around the one true north that actually drives predictable growth, delivering extraordinary outcomes to your customers and prospects at every touch point. If this resonates with you, here's a simple offer. I developed a holistic selling scoring model that we can complete together in one single session that will give you a sense for the areas that need to be addressed to align your company and achieve predictable growth. Send me an email at bg@holisticselling.com if you're interested. Please feel free also to share any thoughts or comments on this video. Thanks, as always, for listening to the podcast.